dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, 100 yard, dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Here we go.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
21.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Now the first carry for Wendell Smallwood. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And an alley to run. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run it with Carson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
56. Mike, 56, right there.
On third down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On the return is Pettis. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
One, Omaha.
Second and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, gun.
Mike 54.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Check it back.
Dig.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, hut.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 72 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination. as they've got it 1st and 10. He lets it fly. Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Check.
21. I got you.
Right there. 50.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
65. Two. Hey, gun.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo, deep ball for Goodwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They'll begin the drive with Carson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 13. Slam.
Bang out.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Here's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. They'll run on 1st down. Carson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
third down. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, Smallwood. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Let's go, folks.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 25 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here we go.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
21.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Black. I got you.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass, throwaway and incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Check. 21. Hey, gun. Hey, one hut.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A big pickup of 38. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. This is Carson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down. Second down, McKinnon. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3-and-out.
Here we go. 180. 21.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mostert. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Here we go. 180.
Now Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. Wilson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And an alley to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
11.
From the 40 now on second down. Garoppolo. Only 2 there on the dump off. It's third down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. 180. 13. Undercrunch. Check. Lucky.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Mike 50.
12. 65. I got this.
50. Mike 50. Too little, Pep.
21. Here we go.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Here we go. 180.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
12, fellas. Here we go. White. Hey, gun.
Mike's 50. Watch the screen.
12.
Watch the screen.
Garoppolo. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bobby Wagner in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Here we go.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
I got this.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Metcalf once again the target, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Wilson on the keeper. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Under 10, under 10, 10, say 14.
Now a give, right side. Carson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They run again with Carson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They run Smallwood. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now McKinnon to start the drive. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
11, 12. Someone west. Hey, gun. Hey, alert.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Here we go.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
21.
To throw is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Hey, gun. 1, Omaha.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. That's Samuel, caught left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. McKinnon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Kendricks able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
I got this.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
On 1st down, it's Carson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. Hey. 4 down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here we go. Right. He's telling right here. He's telling the right. Telling the right. 40. Slam.
Ankle. Look at the
Check nickel. Check 31. Check
36 power.
Small.
On 3rd down, Carson. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks first down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good job right there.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check 43. Check 3.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
52.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Here we go.
He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On first down, Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Double count right here. Double count.
Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Good job right there.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Now it's Carson. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. This one complete to Smallwood. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Go 14. Hey, alert.
They'll try the left side. Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
The Niners on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Hey, Mike 52. Go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. They'll try the left side. Carson. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop, 8 for 10 so far. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And again this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And it brings up 3rd down.
52's the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Pete. 14.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, gun.
25, check 25.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
50. Mike's 50. Let's go.
13.
Shit.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
21.
First and 10 at the 45.
On first down, Garoppolo. Staying on his feet. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Ziggy Ansah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. This is Mostert. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. What do you need?
Take over first and 10.
Here's Mostert. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Here we go. What do you need?
Cut. Kill.
On play action, it's Garoppolo rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play.
He's got a man, complete.
We play to win.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
P-Lo, time to bring the bass back.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got